Today, the power of charity, love in action. Lord, open our hearts today and teach us to love as you love, with compassion, with generosity, and with humility. Let your word remind us that charity is not just what we do, but who we are in you. Amen. What is charity? Charity is more than giving money or goods. It's the purest form of love, love in action. Apostle Paul said in Corinthians 13:13, "And now abide faith, hope, love, these three, but the greatest of these is love." Charity is the greatest love, not just spoken, but shown. It is a reflection of God's own heart towards us. Charity is the proof of true faith. Many people say they have faith, but true faith reveals itself through loving action. In James 2:15 through 17, it says, "If a brother or sister is naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you says to them, 'Depart in peace, be warmed and filled,' but you do not give them the things which are needed for the body, what does it profit? Thus also faith by itself, if it does not have work, is dead." Charity brings our faith to life. Faith believes, but our charity moves. When you help someone in need, visit the sick, feed the hungry, and comfort the hurting, you are putting hands and feet to your faith. Charity reflects God's heart. Our God is the God of giving. John 13:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son." He gave. God didn't just say, "I love you." He proved it through the gift of Jesus. When we show charity, we reflect the same heart, the heart of a giving God. Every act of love becomes a testimony of who he is. Charity is a command, not a choice. Jesus made it clear that charity, loving others, is not optional. John 13:34 through 35. "A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, as I have loved you, that you also love one another. By this all, we know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." Notice that Jesus didn't say people would know us by our preachings, our singing, or our knowledge, but by our love. That means every word, every act, every offering should come from a heart of charity. Charity brings blessings. When we give, we don't lose, we gain. Proverbs 19:17. "He who has pity on the poor lends to the Lord, and he pays back what he has given." When you give to others, you're making a heavenly investment. God sees every act of kindness, every quiet gift, every sacrifice, and he promises to reward it in his perfect way. Luke 6:38, "Give, and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over." Charity multiplies. You can never outgive the Lord. Charity transforms the giver and the receiver. Charity doesn't just help others, it changes you. It softens your heart, deepens your gratitude, and draws you closer to Christ. In Acts 20:35, Paul reminds us of Jesus' word. "It is more blessed to give than to receive." Every time we give, something happens inside us. Joy replaces selfishness, peace replaces pride, and love replaces fear. Closing reflection. True charity is not measured by how much we give, but by how much love we give with it. You may not have much money, but you can share a kind word. You may not have time, but you can offer a prayer. You may not have riches, but you can give from your heart. In the end, it is not the size of the gift, the size of the love behind it that counts. Closing verse, Corinthians 16:14. "Let all that you do be done with love." That's charity, letting everything we do be filled with love. Closing prayer. Lord, thank you for teaching us the true meaning of charity. Help us to love as you love, freely, fully, and faithfully. Let our hearts be open to give, our hands be ready to serve, and our lives be living examples of your love in this world. In Jesus' name, amen.